Hello, and welcome to Good News That Actually Is, where 3 to 5 sets you free to thrive. 3 to 5 minute encouragements to help your joy by empowering your soul. I am your host, Tim Atchley. New creations are to not only by faith lay claim to being made righteous within, they are expected to allow that transformation to permeate their entire being and manifest in their choices so that their conduct reflects this. Yep. It reflects change and transformation. Now, to accomplish that, trust is needed. Trust is needed. The kind of trust that only real relationship can forge. See, the way of relationship with God is now freely open. Because of the cross. This means the way to be empowered to trust Him is open as well. See, before you knew Him, you had to have Holy Spirit aid to trust Him. Just as you would need to have somebody else probably. I remember in the cells going door to door, it was all, and David can testify to this, he knows how this works. But if you can be with somebody in a community and they have a good experience with you, you ask them, can I tell your neighbor when I go that I was just with you and you would recommend that they give me a moment? And I would get their permission. And I would even get their number so that their neighbor, in case they didn't have it, could call them if they wanted to check out my story. And I got in more homes because of that practice. To talk about the product I was representing. My manager every day would say, how many did you sit with today? And he'd say, how can you even do this? And I'd say, simple, I do it with integrity. I make sure, I don't just say that I was just with your neighbor so-and-so and pretend like we had some kind of, I make sure I have their permission and I make sure I have their information and I make sure that this person has the freedom to call and check out my story. He says, why do you do that? I said, because they need to be able to trust me. If they can't trust me, how can I expect that they'll buy the product I'm representing?
Exactly. Yep.
And the first step of getting that trust is to act with integrity.
Yep.
You must have integrity. Now, for you to trust God, there has to be initiation of relationship.
Yep.
See, under the old covenant, you might say, yeah, I know about God. God, you don't do what He says. He's going to make you pay for it.
Yes.
I know all about God. Well, that's so great that you think you know all about God. There's things about God you don't know.
Yeah.
And let me tell you how you can know about the goodness of God. It's through the Son. And if you have a relationship, there's an initiation of something going on that leads you to a place that you should now be able to trust. Because He's a good God. Jesus Christ came to reveal the Father. Who do we trust? Fathers.
Yep.
Right? Jesus Christ came to reveal an aspect to who God was that would bring about the ability of mankind in faith to put their trust in the Father. And what it means to have a relationship with Him. Thanks for tuning in today. Never forget that you are loved by a faithful God whose obedient Son, Jesus Christ, willingly died on a cross so that you can live today and always from the abundance of His life in you. Please subscribe and share this with others so that they too can experience the 3 to 5 that sets you free to thrive. And be sure to tune in next time to Good News That Actually Is. Please visit us at our website, goodnewsthatactuallyis.com. There you'll find transcripts of the program, video files, and other opportunities. We look forward to visiting with you there and ask you to subscribe. Have a great day.